Welcome to the coverage of the Zone 5 Divisional 4 semi-final playoffs this afternoon. Our two teams are Taralga versus Hazelbrook. The team lineups are for Hazelbrook: Stephen Lee at lead, Andrew Miller at second, Nick Gardner at third, Thomas Millen at skip. And the Taralga team is Albert Whipp at lead, Robert Colstock, Alan O'Neill and Glenn Elliott as skip. In our other Divisional 4 playoff match this afternoon, we have Taralga Yellow versus St Mary's. Versus Windsor. And that's a knockout game as well.
Glenn's a great bloke.
Glenn Elliott on the mat for Taralga.
With most of these blokes from Taralga. hands they're all farmers.
One shot to Taralga on the first end. In our other match today of the playoff team, we have for Taralga Ben Thomas at lead, Isaac Elliott at second, Joe Corby at third, and Jeff Croker as skip. And the Hazelbrook team of Gary Stinson at lead, David Johns at second, James Peoples at third, and Ray Patara as their skip. Stephen Lee leading off. Albert Whip, leading off for Taralga. Wind's just come up a little bit here at Austral this afternoon. The green seems to have quickened up again, so it's going to be very interesting for these bowlers. You're going to have to take plenty of grass and get your weight right. Good try there by Albert Whip with his second bowl. Just skirting about 1.5 metres past the head. Stephen Lee playing his forehand. Wind this afternoon coming from the northeast, which is making the conditions quite warm. Be easily over 30 degrees at the moment. Robert Colstock coming in for his first bowl. Just a little bit heavy. Might take 3 or 4 ends for the players to get used to the speed and the turn here at Austral. Andrew Miller from Hazelbrook. It's on his forehand. Andrew's been playing for just over 12 months, but has made rapid improvement. Tremendous young bloke and a really good bowler to come. Elliot Elliott, Alan O'Neill. Also just a little bit heavy. Good position, great line there by Alan. Garner just coming down. Good looking bowl, this one. Yeah, that'll be number 1. Great bowl there by Nick Gardner. Once again, just a shout out to our host venue, the Austral Bowling Club. Tremendous facilities here. They have beautiful greens, a beautiful club with a great bar and restaurant, plenty of atmosphere. If you're in the area this afternoon or tomorrow, come down here to Austral Bowling Club and enjoy some great bowls and their awesome facilities. Plenty of room here for Nick Gardner to get a second shot in. Grass and weight looks pretty good as well. And another tremendous bowl by Nick. Currently 2 shots to Hazelbrook. Put it back on. Thomas just pulling up a little bit short there. It's going to take a few wins for the boys to get used to the speed and the turn on this green. Glenn Elliott on the mat for Taralga. Nice grass there by Glenn. It's going to pull up a couple of metres short. 2 shots currently to Hazelbrook.
The great Nick Gardner, both of his bowls.
Yeah, Nick Gardner.
The second best Nick at Hazelbrook.
Joining commentary by Nick Hancock from Hazelbrook. Is the greenkeeper there. Welcome, Nick.
Hello, mate. How are you going, mate?
Good, mate. You're just trying to come around a bit there, Tom. Get some late turn. Might just be out of the count, but yeah, 2 shots to Hazelbrook there.
Sorry if I'm a bit biased here, Matt, but I'm going to be going for Hazelbrook.
I wouldn't expect anything different, mate. This is going to be a very good game. Stephen Lee, father of the great Alex Crossley on the mat. Alex recently left Hazelbrook and has gone to Campbelltown.
Campbelltown, yep. Fair enough, he's living down there.
He lives there, yeah.
We'd carried him for the last few years, so
He's been carried a lot. He's good friends with Kevin Harris, who's been getting carried at Camden Bowling Club for about 8 years now.
yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. Recent decision was made that Kevin can best serve the club as a marker. He should just dedicate himself to marking.
I believe so.
Bowls aren't his go, but apparently he's a phenomenal marker.
Watching him play up at the Jack Frost there last year, I thought, yep,
Yep.
this bloke's a genuine marker.
Yeah. Great start there by Stephen Lee. Jack high bowl. Albert whip on the mat. Yeah, nice light by Albert. Albert just a couple of metres short. I think the Austral green may be a touch quicker than the Taralga green that they're used to playing on. Stephen Lee again.
We run them through the scores from around the ground.
Mate, we will
Scores
be.
on the other ink, yep.
Yeah, the second
Windsor
game.
versus Taralga. 7 Taralga. Windsor on 3.
On 6 ends. Let's see if Albert can correct here. Can we get past that front one of Stevens? No, just ran into it. Good try. Only one down now. Plenty of room there. Andrew Miller on the mat.
The King Prawn, Thriller Miller.
The Thriller Miller.
Yeah.
What a champion young bloke he is. Ran into him during that Jack Frost. And lovely bloke. Lovely bloke. Not a bad bowl either.
Exactly like he bowled yesterday.
Yeah, he's on fire, was he?
He was. Now Friday social.
What's this news? Robert Colstock on the mat. Good line, just a little bit heavy. Yeah, just going to have to adjust by a couple of metres there. Let's see if the thriller, Andrew Miller, can get another one in. Nice delivery again. Yeah, 2 great bowls there by Andrew. Lovely weight, lovely weight. Yeah, better attempt here by Robert. Yeah, it's probably cut it back to 2. Good try there. On the mat, Nick Gardner, who dominated the last end. So Nick can do this end. Might be a touch short this time, I think. Yeah, good try. His line was pretty good. Alan O'Neill on his forehand.
Nice ball coming in here.
Great attempt. One down now. Great bowl there by Alan O'Neill. See what Nicky Gardner can do. His grass was better. Might be just
Might
a little
just be a
bit.
bit short here.
Yeah. Alan O'Neill on his one knee down style. Yeah, just a bit short that time. Just the wind's picked up and it's become a little bit blustery. May take a little bit for the players to get used to.
He's blowing it.
So what can you tell me about Thomas Millen, Nick?
Tom Millen, great man. He's been playing at our club for 2 or 3 years now. Previously played probably 10 years ago for a few years and left and joined Glenbrook.
Okay.
Yeah, and now he's back.
He's come back to the
Playing for
force.
us. Yeah. He's bowling well. Just ask him.
Good draw bowler, weight
He is,
bowler.
That's his specialty. He's a draw bowler.
Oh, awesome.
This looks like it's coming in
Yeah,
all right.
pretty
He's
well.
just overcooked it.
Yeah, it was a really good line. Stayed up. Just 3/4 of a metre behind the jack, so good home there. Glenn Elliott on the mat now.
Taralga legend, isn't he?
I think he is. He's won a hell of a lot of reserve titles. Yeah, for Taralga in the zone. Yeah, great line. Stayed up. Solid edge there by Luke Fleming. He'd be happy with that. Big Thomas.
It's always good to watch him from in front, not behind.
Yeah, yeah. It's catching that front bowl. Glenn Elliott with the last bowl at the end. I think they're currently holding one Taralga. Yeah, that's not going to reach, unfortunately. Might have been a little bit of a protection bowl, that. Didn't want to take a chance of giving it away. Third's having a bit of a look. One shot to Taralga. So that ties us up. The score currently Taralga 2, Hazelbrook 2.
One more each and it'll be equal, Matt.
That would... Our other game at the moment, it is Taralga 7, Windsor 4 in our other division knockout. And on the adjacent rink to this one in this game is currently Hazelbrook 6, Taralga 0. Stephen Lee sticking to the bowled it right down to the tee. Yep, stayed up.
Lead. Put it in the ditch and Steve just put it right where he wanted it.
Good. Albert Whip on the mat. So tell us anything new going on in Hazelbrook, Nick? How are you going with your championships?
Nothing much at the moment. We've got our major pairs at the moment and our major singles going at the moment.
Yep.
No one's played a game in the major singles, but out of, I think we've got 48 members at the moment and 32 entered the major singles, which is
that's a pretty good effort.
Good number
yeah.
for a little club like ours.
And where are we up to with the major pairs?
Major pairs.
Oh, great bowl, Stephen Lee.
Great start from Steve. Through to the second round. And there's been one game played to the second round. We take it pretty easy there at Hazelbrook. We don't have any play-by dates or anything. We just
Okay.
try and get as many involved as possible.
Yep.
You know, and they can play whenever.
Oh, awesome.
As long as we get the final done by the last date.
Yep.
You know?
Stephen Lee looking to go back to back here. Beautiful bowl with his first one. Might be a bit short in cutting the head with his second.
First one was better there, Matt, I think.
Yeah. Oh, coal stack on the mat.
Ooh,
Yeah, picking up the
Charles
jack.
Great bowl.
Great bowl, Robert. Folded into the ditch as well.
A tough shot to beat, mate.
That is going to be tough to beat. But the thriller, Andrew Miller's on the mat. I reckon he'll go close. Yeah, just a couple of metres short. Tough shot. We've got Ray Patara skipping the other Hazelbrook team. Ray's a legend of the club.
Yeah, they're all in the green, mate.
If only you knew.
I think there'll be a few celebrations tonight after the two Austral teams played earlier today. The Austral Blue team, skipped by Luke Fleming and Craig Mathers, had a crushing victory over the Austral White team of John Roach and Stuart Hutchinson.
So the youngsters versus the veterans.
The youngsters versus the veterans.
I like it.
Yeah. Craig Mathers particularly really put on a display. He bowled some awesome bowls, him and his team. I think they won by nearly 30 shots on his ring, which is a huge effort.
In.
Thanks, mate. Yes, Glenn Milligan just on the mat. Thomas Milan, sorry.
Thomas Milne. 2 down. Or 2 to Taralga, I think, at the moment.
Oh,
Big chance
good
of
try.
3 now.
Yeah. Just wait for him to tell us the thirds.
Take your time, lads.
Yeah, 3 shots there to Taralga.
Great shot by Robert Colstack.
Yeah. The opening bowl did all the damage. Takes the score to Taralga 5, Hazelbrook 2. But on the master board at the moment, Hazelbrook are leading Taralga 8-5.
No, they just dropped a 5 on the other ring.
Oh, hang on. Change again. So Taralga on the master board now lead Hazelbrook 10-8.
Picked up 8 in 2 ends.
After eight ends. Yeah, that's a big score. In our other game, in our other game at the moment, Windsor are leading Taralga 9 shots to 8 after 10 ends. Check on the ditch again.
It did.
Stephen Lee, I'd say he'll go back to putting it on the tee again. He
just
loves
for
the
Taralga.
tee. Thomas Millen's standing halfway up the green. I think it's going to sail past Thomas.
It might go into a house up there. No, that's safe.
Well, it doesn't matter where the lead puts it as long as he can get there with his first, second shots.
You're done.
Well, running.
Good bowl there by Stephen Lee.
The president,
Steve President there, is it?
president from here was just
Get back to this.
he said, is everything all right? I said, it's been perfect, thanks. We've really looked after it.
Andrew Miller there, just pulling up a touch short.
Great.
Joining us in commentary is Matt Pennants, board member here from Austral. And welcome, Matt.
Thanks, Matty.
Matty played last night in the final of the Austral singles against the one and only Craig Mathers in a dueling contest that went down to 24 all before Craig finally won the match 25-24.
Yeah, it was a bit of a bittersweet. Trailed the winning shot to him, so
Oh, you gave it away.
yeah, trailed it to him, but that's balls.
That is bowls. As Glenn Robertson says, everyone gets a little turn.
That's it.
Just a little turn.
That's it. Yeah. It was a good game, and that had quite a few of our club members down here supporting both of us, which was really good.
Yep.
To see.
With fantastic facilities here at Austral for the Pennant Playoff Championships.
Yeah.
What's anything new coming up here at Austral?
We've got a few things going on that. We're looking to get a DA approved from council, so looking to get that through so we can build a nice little extension out here, outdoor area.
Yep.
So yeah, hopefully we get that through, and yeah, this time next year we'll have a nice new outdoor area.
Yep.
Which will be real good for that, so we can even showcase our bowls even more. So be very good.
Oh, good stuff. Yeah, facilities are getting better and better every year.
That's it.
I like the new scoreboards with the individual sponsors on them.
Yeah.
Do you want to run through a few of those sponsors for us?
Yeah, we've got Amici's Italian restaurant. They're only just down the road here from the club. We've got Bring Jelly Pork and Bacon, one of our suppliers for our meat trays and whatnot. So very, very good meat from them. We've got Lily's sponsor, very good.
Yep.
So, we've got Boutique 59. And then we've got Bring Jelly Honey.
Yep. I've had that Brinjeli honey before. It is beautiful.
It's good. It is some good stuff.
That is very, very good honey.
So yeah,
Very hard for me to maintain my immaculate figure with eating that much honey, but sometimes everyone's got to have a little turn, Glenn Robson, and yeah, I take a turn there.
That's it. Just try and pull up the rest of ours. What else is happening in the zone? We've got a few things coming up in the next couple of weeks as well, don't we?
Yeah, we have. We've got the currently we've got our the zone pairs nominations are open. They close on entries close on the 30th of October. Yep. The open pairs sections will be at Bowral and Penrith. The reserve pairs sections will be at Bundanoon, Hazelbrook, Camden and St Mary's. And the seniors is at Lawson and Blacktown Workers.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So the first round of play will be the 12th of November, with the final 2 days being the 18th and 19th of November. And all finals for the pairs will be down at Bowral this year. Next week we have the start of our Zone 4s.
Yep.
Which are at all different locations. I think it's Austral, Penrith, Camden, I think Blacktown Workers as well.
Yeah.
With the finals being at the Camden Bowling Club this year for the Zone 4s.
Yep. Hopefully I'll make that, so we're going to make an effort.
Yeah, well, everyone will get a little turn.
That's it. No, that's good.
So it should be some solid bowls being played all the way through.
Oh, that's good. We've got the boys here from the 4s.
Just catch the score there. How many Taralga collected?
Looks like the masterboard's 8-12 on 10.
I'll just update the score shortly when I update the board.
8-12 to Taralga, after 10 ends.
We'll just wait for him to update it. They're a little bit slow in updating the individual one, but we know Taralga won the end. Stephen Lee on the mat.
That's it. It's all.
In our other game today, between Taralga and Windsor in the other knockout semi-final, currently Taralga lead Windsor 12-9 after 12 ends.
It's all sudden death for these boys now too.
Yeah. Big shout out to Rick McConnell from Campbelltown. Rick's going to be joining us in commentary tomorrow.
Oh.
So tune in for that exciting experience. Never know where that's going to go with Rick. A legend of our zone.
Yep. It's good.
7-time self-nominated player of the zone.
That's it.
Surpassing Jack Best by 1. In Campbelltown City Bowling Club, who are the sponsors of our live stream, they reopen this Friday, the 28th of October at 10 a.m. All new facilities down there. I know the members are looking forward to getting back into their club after such a long close down.
It's been about 6 months or so.
7
months. So
May, 1st of May.
1st of May, it shut down.
May, June, July, August.
So they're all looking forward to
6 months. Yeah.
returning. I'd give it a week before Rick cops his first notice. Plenty of love for you, Rickster.
Oh, weather gods turned it on for the playoffs.
Oh, beautiful weather. Beautiful weather. And that light breeze that's blowing through is nice. It's just keeping the temperature down a bit.
Yep.
Greens are in fantastic condition.
Got a lot of flame bowls and a bit of breeze.
Yeah, plenty of turn from both sides. Yeah, the boys are still just struggling a little bit with the turn here. Just working out their lines and their speed. Got Nick Gardner on the mat. Sorry, Alan O'Neill on the mat at the moment. For Taralga. Looks pretty good to there. Oh, just catching the outside of the bowl. So what do you got coming up here next with Austral, Matt?
Mate, the club itself, mate, we've got Melbourne Cup Day. Mate.
Yep.
They got Melbourne Cup Day here. Mate. We have a 5, 6, 7s tournament.
Yep.
In a couple of weeks. And 20th of November, that is. So it's already full. Only took 2 days to fill it, which is
Awesome.
absolutely awesome. And then we'll have a mixed fours, 4th of December. The entry forms for those, I think, are going out next week sometime. So,
Yep.
So it won't take long to fill those. So those,
No.
once they go out, make sure that everyone can get their teams in very quickly.
Yeah,
It'll be very good.
We'll post that as soon as it comes up on the Zone 5 website.
Yeah, definitely. Just running through there. The speed this afternoon, and she'll be running
Yes.
good meter through. It's good.
And how did you find the conditions today?
Mate, by the end of the game, that was just rolling out of the hand, which was lovely.
Yep.
Our greenkeeper here, Lukey, and that, mate, he's doing a real good job. He's got this running real well at the moment, which is joys of being the calendar out, the new calendars and whatnot. It's like we get this running at a perfect, and then we take it out next Friday.
Oh, it comes out next Friday.
Coming out next Friday, and that's it's like, yeah, finishing off with the zone final, pennant final. So
Yep.
which is good, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's hope for all the greenkeepers they get plenty of heat this year.
Well, it'll be a nice change.
Enable them to get plenty of growth in their greens.
That's
So
it.
not starting off the back foot like they've done the last 2 years. Yeah, it's been dreadful for them.
Yep, absolutely. That's good.
Bit hard to tell who's got shot from here. It's plenty open for the skips. Glenn Elliott on the mat at present. Plenty of room to draw in for shot. Not far off here from Glenn.
Sit the end of it.
Yeah, just that extra metre through when you think it's going to pull up. Let's see if Thomas Million can just take that metre off as well. Well out again. Plenty of grass. This might be staying out there a touch on him. Yeah, very unlucky. He had good weight as well. How's the club going with its courtesy bus, Matt?
Mate, it's going well.
Yeah, what days and that and
So-
times it's open?
Yeah, so we got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 5 till 8. So yeah, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, our courtesy bus is running. Mate,
Awesome.
we just got it started on a Saturday, so
Yep,
yeah, giving it a go.
yep.
Hopefully,
Anyone lives in the area and stuff and is
100%. Yeah,
come down, have a few drinks, don't worry about driving. You're taken care of by the club.
that's it. Plan B sorted.
Plan B sorted.
That's it. Everybody. Having a good look.
Out comes the tape from the boys,
That's it.
trying to work out which is their closest one to.
Ah,
That's what happens when you get windy.
that's it.
Yeah, a little bit of breeze, quick conditions. Two shots to Hazelbrook. Yeah, the skips update the board. We'll be able to see what the scores are at the moment. The master board has gone to Taralga 12, Hazelbrook 11. So I would say it is 5 shots to 4. Taralga over Hazelbrook.
I think you've called that, Matty. I think you're right.
And that don't happen too often as well. Shout out to Bruce Turton. Last night played in a consistency singles game at Camden.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
Yeah. Had a little bit of sunscreen on his hand where the bowl kept slipping out and the light was in his eyes and somehow they ended up next to the jack. It was a phenomenal performance. He kept on yelling, I'm blind, I can't see.
Oh. Sometimes they just seem to want to do all the
It
work
just,
for
yeah,
you.
it was
They just
completely
work.
different to his normal game.
Yeah, the boys are just pulling up a metre short.
Yeah. Just a little bit worried now they're going back into the wind. Stephen Lee, father of the great Alex. Yeah, just that metre and a bit over. I tell you, Luke Fleming bowled some bombs today in our earlier televised match.
He did.
He,
Makes it easy when he's up the other end for us.
yeah, he just a couple of his draw shots where he picked up the jack. Really, well, he always had the masterboard one due to Craig's massive win. Stu Hutchinson was last seen in a corner of the club in the fetal position with his thumb in his mouth. He'll survive. He'll come back.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Very, very. Not a very often thing that happens, but yeah, Craig just seemed to be on heat and that. He just everything he playing. He was playing very well. He played very well last night. And that,
yeah.
But,
Well, he's a recent zone selector now as well, Craig.
yes, I heard that.
So he's taken on that responsibility, which is really great that someone of his experience is stepping up and helping the zone.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, boys just struggling with their weight going back into the wind. Andrew Miller just on his forehand.
He's got the weight. He should play close.
Oh, great bowl from Andrew. Nick was telling me, Nick Hancock from Hazelbrook was telling me a little story about Hazelbrook. They've got a little competition there they call Prawn in the Hole. And they use size 1 bowls. They go from one corner of the green to the other corner of the green, and there's a little hole just big enough for a size 1 to fit in. And it costs you $5 to have a turn, and if you get it in, you get the jackpot of whatever the jackpot. Apparently Andrew has won it 5 times. Nick said he is the prawn master, they call him. Yep.
Good old corner to corner, mate. She's a tricky old corner.
Yeah, I think he said yesterday or last week he picked up another $190. Oh, just run through. Great attempt there. Nick Gardner, just on his forehand, open draw. Got a funny feeling this game's going to go right down to the wire.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, great bowl. So tomorrow, Austral White will take on Springwood tomorrow morning.
Yep.
And then it'll be Austral's Blues turn against Springwood for hopefully the flag tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's that win this morning. That it always helps.
Oh,
it takes a bit of pressure off.
And being a massive win as well.
Yeah.
If there is any count back, well,
that's it.
The scoreboard and the masterboard's really going to come into play.
That's right. Not counting chickens and that, because anything can happen on the day.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, just got to finish concentrating and we'll hopefully get over the line tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'll be good. Well, I don't think New South Wales has announced where the playoffs are next year yet.
No, I haven't heard yet.
I haven't heard either. So,
there's been nothing put up on the Bowls New South Wales website that I've seen.
So.
I'll tell you, I was very impressed with the one and only Steve Roll-Up Hutchinson today.
He finally he's pulled himself out. He's had a bit of a rut lately, but he's pulled himself up, and that he had a great game today, and that, which is very good to see.
Yeah, I saw him talking to Glenn Robertson last week at Camden, and it was exactly about that. He was in a bit of rut. Once again, that knowledge and experience from Glenn Robertson, that everyone gets a little turn.
Absolutely.
It's come to fruition.
Absolutely.
And he had a big turn today. He played some awesome bowls.
That's right.
With those performances, he's nearly going to catch his wife, Danelle, as being the best bowler in the family.
I think
Nearly.
He's still got a ways to go, I think. Because,
Actually,
Danelle, she's absolutely on fire as well.
I've got the honour of playing with Steve and Danelle Monday week in a tournament over at Sutherland.
I was just speaking to him inside and they said that. So,
I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So obviously Danelle will be skipping and Steve will decide if he can hide me at second or if he can hide me at lead.
Yeah.
So we'll be working that out later.
That's it.
Glenn Elliott on the mat.
Speaking of Danelle, there she is, just coming out with a drink in her hand.
We might have so we can get Danelle in for a little bit of commentary work later.
Oh, she just lost it. Yeah. That's it. May have to go get Craig to have a...
So, just seeing how many they picked up there, Hazelbrook. They're just updating the scoreboard now.
Yeah, it was 2 to Hazelbrook.
2 to Hazelbrook, was it?
Yeah, and then the other ink, 1 to Taralga. So,
Okay.
well, Master Boys now 13 apiece on 14.
13 all on 14.
Very close game.
Very close. So 6-5 on our live screen rink. In our other game at the moment, Windsor are leading
17-12.
Leading Taralga 17-12 after 16 ends. So extremely close game there as well.
I'm getting magic hand signals from our greenkeeper.
Luke Fleming.
Luke Fleming, he's up spectating.
I couldn't quite pick Luke. His hair was blowing in his eyes.
Yeah, that's
I couldn't pick his face. Sitting up there having a cold beverage, celebrating these performance earlier.
That's it.
It'd be a lemonade because he very rarely drinks.
Very rarely drinks.
Very rarely. Yeah. Great start there by Stephen Lee.
Very good.
He really likes putting that jack on the tee. Nails it. He's
lovely to see. We get a nice picture of the eagle there with the boys.
Great picture of the eagle. Now, but Whip just trying to get down there and match him. Pretty good to there. Just pulling up there that meter.
That meter.
Steve Lee again with his magic stick. Well away again. Oh, just catching the edge, but another good bowl. Sitting next to the jack. 2 good bowls there for Steve Lee from Hazelbrook. Now, but Whip. Now we're just switching now back to his backhand. Nicely out by Albert. Nice grass, in he comes.
I think he's got that extra metre too.
Oh, he's just got a hold. Great attempt.
Big effort.
Yeah, it's not a bad home there. Not a bad home at all. Andrew, the money man Miller. The prawn meister, they call him. Tell you what, he's in the area as well. We're going to pick up the jack, stay with it.
Yeah, stay with it.
Well, good bowl.
Yeah, lovely bowl.
As Glenn Robertson say, that's a better one.
That's a better one.
It had 2 before, but that is a better one. His 44 years of experience in bowls has taught him that. Andrew Miller looking to repeat his previous bowl. Well out again downwind. Oh, it's just going to hit that front yellow bowl, yeah. Did the damage with his first anyways.
That's it.
Going to be very hard to get to from there.
All right. Too easy, Matty. I'll let you.
Yeah, well, thanks
Thank you
for
for
jumping in,
having
Matty.
us on.
Not a problem, mate. And best of luck tomorrow afternoon.
Thank you very much, mate. That's it.
If you want to ask Luke Fleming if he wants to come up and
Well,
have a
that's
few
it.
words, we'd love to hear from our current zone skipper.
Yeah, well, that's it. It'd be nice. I'll see if I can pry him away from that lemonade.
Well, thank you. That'd be much appreciated.
All right.
Thanks, Matty.
Thanks, bud.
Tom Milligan. It's on the mat for Hazelbrook. Not sure whose bowl's shot here at the moment. Tom just staying a little bit wide again on that side.
Afternoon, members and guests. Just for your information, there is a microphone site. So Mark will be going around selling the tickets.
Two shots to Hazelbrook there. Takes the score to Hazelbrook 8, Taralga 6. In our other game at the moment, Windsor are currently leading Taralga 21-12. Yeah, score update in this game between Taralga and Hazelbrook. On the master board, Taralga are currently leading 18-15 over Hazelbrook. Shout out to Simon Christie and the boys at the Hazelbrook Bowling Club. We've got the live stream up on the big screen at the moment.
The great Toddy Sharp.
Toddy Sharp. We're joined in commentary by Nick Hancock and also the great Luke Fleming.
Yeah, he's going.
Luke bowled some absolute bombs this morning.
The top two
Absolute
greenkeepers in the zone.
Yeah.
Top two
Not
green-
including Creaney.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't include Craney. Shout out, Rodney. How you going, brother? Bowled some big bowls this morning, Craney. Seen him drive a few jacks in the ditch.
Good to see him reach for once.
That was Nick. That was not me, Craney. Great effort this morning, Luke.
Yeah, good start.
Yeah,
Boys all pulled together.
Yeah.
So,
we'll mention it earlier, the big win by Craig Mathers' rink.
yeah, it makes a big difference if you got one rink
Sort of master board.
dominating, and it takes a bit of pressure off the
Yeah.
second rink.
Yeah,
But the boys we played against, Roachy and Walshy and that, they played well.
it was a tremendous game to watch and live stream.
Yeah.
The heads kept changing with nearly every bowl. A great game.
Yeah. Oh, mate, well, that's our side, like, split up, so we're pretty confident going into next year's Open Gender. That's basically our two side. So,
Yep.
yeah. No,
Yep.
we're pretty happy.
Good to have the juniors versus the veterans, isn't it, Luke?
Oh, I don't know, mate. Don't know what you're talking about
Oh,
there.
yeah, that's what I
don't
meant
know what
to be.
don't know what you're talking about there. No, but we've had a pretty as for the club, we've had a pretty good run. Like Roachy and Walshy won the reserve and senior singles and that.
Yep.
So open triples. We got to the finals, and I think we had two guys in the senior semi-finals. So the club's going pretty good.
Yeah, it looks in great condition as well. Your greens have held up really well.
Yeah, well, it goes out next Friday, mate.
Next
Yeah.
Friday, yep.
Yeah, it's probably a bit tricky there today. We've got the wind coming up.
Good grass coverage and everything all the way through.
Yeah, mate. Pretty happy with.
Green's looking great, mate.
Yeah.
Pretty happy with going into Reno this time of year. Normally she's pretty with the workload since the calendar's gone from financial to financial year. It's a nightmare for greenkeepers.
Yeah.
Because we're pretty much this time of year we normally it's normally slowing down, but now we've got bowls right up to Christmas and then Pennants, trials and all that starting in January.
Yes, yeah.
Most clubs are down to one green.
It just doesn't seem to ever stop at the moment.
Not now.
There's no off season. It's just there's something on every weekend, whether it be
That's it.
club, zone,
Yep.
state. Then you got your pennants, and then clubs trying to fit their tournaments as well in.
Greenkeepers praying for rain for once.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks, mate.
There'll be one extreme to the other.
Yep.
When do your greens go out, Nick?
Not until the end of November, actually, this year.
Okay.
The top green.
Yep. Full reno?
Keeping it in because we've got a wedding on our green.
A wedding?
Yeah,
Yes.
Not a member by any chance?
it would happen to be a member. It's Simon Christie.
Simon Christie getting married.
Yeah.
Who is the lucky lady?
Caroline Spilstead from Lawson.
Well, there you go. I hope she's transferring from Lawson down to Hazelbrook.
Simon wouldn't approve it.
Oh, he wouldn't approve it? Ah, well, there you go. Hard marker, that Simon.
So how did the polar bear, Matty Pennants, go on the commentary?
Matty Pennants did very, very good.
Eh?
Very good. Was a little bit tentative with naming each of the individual sponsors, from Amici's to Bringelly Meats
Oh, yeah.
and Lily's.
Yeah.
But no, he held up his end pretty good. Pretty good. And he was saying how he only lost the game against Craig Mathers because he trailed the jack and gave it to Mathers, which was very unfortunate.
We'll go with that.
We'll go with that.
We'll go with that.
Giving shots away, was he?
Well, yeah.
He's pretty good.
Isn't
big
that
fella.
Kevin Harris's job?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, Kevin Harris, yeah. He gets voted nearly every week as the opposition's best player.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin Harris. Tremendous player he is.
That's normally Matty Pennants, mate.
Yeah.
Best on rink,
Yeah,
both sides.
for the opposition,
Yeah.
yeah. Gets all the votes.
Yeah.
I was particularly impressed today by Steve Roll Up Hutchinson.
Oh, he was on fire.
Roll
mate.
Up was on fire.
Good nickname, isn't it?
It was, and you know what? He's by his own admissions, he's been in a little bit of a rut lately.
Yeah.
Last week he ran into Glenn Robertson, and Glenn Robertson pointed out that everyone gets a little turn, just a little turn, and that pepped him up and has brought him back.
Oh, yeah.
And he was back today with a vengeance.
That's good. He was up and about.
Yeah. High-fived himself a few times on the way down the rink. Had those flowing locks in,
Yeah.
they were bristling in the air.
As soon as he got his magic vodka, mate.
Huh?
As soon as his vodka kicked in,
His magic vodka.
he likes his vodka and squash.
And Andrew,
Go the prawn.
go the prawn. The prawns just walked past us.
It's a pretty close game, actually, across the board. What, 6 or 7 all on this one?
Yeah, 18-15 on the master scoreboard in Taralga's favour.
Oh, did they? Oh, there you go.
Oh, hang
Oh,
on.
Hazelbrook just dropped the 5.
And is that the same 11? I'm reading that right, aren't I?
6 all.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the other game, it's currently 22-12 in favour of Windsor over Taralga.
Windsor's the only team that played first
Game
wasn't
this
it?
morning, yeah.
Makes a bit.
Because it's a knockout section, this section.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, make a bit of a difference playing in the morning. I know in the morning it was a bit how you going because it was fog and that. But then as soon as she dried up, she'll be running. So
Only
it might
getting
be a
quicker,
bit of,
wasn't it?
Yeah,
We're
it's
doing
a
quicker.
advantage playing first game.
Not sure who's holding shot here at the moment.
So we've got the Zone 4s coming up.
Yeah,
So it's next week.
Zone 4 start next weekend.
Yeah. Where's across Camden?
Camden for the Opens.
You got St Mary's.
I think St Mary's,
Is Penrith? No.
maybe Penrith for the seniors.
I know a few of our guys are reserves are playing at St Mary's.
Yeah.
And I know we're playing Opens are playing at Camden.
Camden.
Yeah.
We got first round.
First
Yeah,
round against
couldn't
Hazelbrook.
we-
First round against Hazelbrook. Look, how you feeling? You
Oh,
all right?
mate,
You got
yeah.
the great Morgan Drake.
Yeah.
Oh, Morgan Drake. Let me tell you a story about Morgan Drake. Well, first of all,
Listen up if you're at Hazelbrook.
Morgan is an absolute champion. So Morgan hosted the great Kevin Harris during the recent Jack Frost.
Oh, jeez.
And they had a few drinks. How many was that? Sorry to interrupt the story. Just give us a second.
Hazelbrook has the mat.
I think it was, yeah, 1 to Hazelbrook. Takes the score to 9-6.
Imagine. Oh, you're on mute.
So just getting back to that story. So the great Morgan invited Kev Harris to play in his team in the Jack Frost, and he also stayed at his house.
Oh, yeah.
Put him up. What a tremendous man.
Beautiful Bullaborough.
With only ever meeting Kevin Harris once before during Pennants, that was a big call. But so after they'd had numerous drinks at the club, they went back to Morgan's, and with great pride, Morgan came out with 2 little glasses of a liqueur on a silver tray and presented it to Kev. Kevin picked it up, said thanks Morgan, and slammed it down without even tasting it. Hit the sides. Unbeknown to Kevin, that little nip was worth about $90 for that one nip. Poor Morgan hasn't got over it since.
He's still trying to get his money back off him.
The blood drained from his face. That's your Kevin Harris for you. Good on you, Kev. It's a round to ground score update.
It's 18-17.
18-17 currently. Taralga leading Hazelbrook on the masterboard.
20.
18 ends in.
And 18 ends in, and 22-12. Actually, no, it's just going up. 25-12. Windsor over Taralga after 20 ends.
That's a big effort for Taralga to get both sides, 2 sides in.
Yeah, tremendous
That's
effort.
It's pretty cutthroat, this style of Pennants, 2 rinks.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've never played it, so it's a huge difference between normal and...
it is, and it is your benefits of where, say, you got your normal Pennants over 3 rinks, you can strengthen 2 rinks up, but you don't, if one's going down, like our game, if one's dominating, well, the other team, you got to rely on your other side to dominate,
Yeah.
where you don't have that 3rd rink where they can make up the bit of a difference.
Yeah.
Matt, was that because you weren't selected, or you guys just didn't enter a side?
Now, at Camden, they had actually, on their schedule, had put in our club graded 4s.
Okay.
And then the board decided when they'd already well and truly done their calendar before the dates for for this divisional Pennants come out, and then the board decided that they were not going to enter. They were just going to stick with their graded 4s.
Yep, like it.
Yeah.
So
It makes it like it is a bit difficult, but fitting it in, like it says it's a 6-week Pennants, but
Yeah.
it was really like 10 weeks because there was a week in between, like the 2. Then we had a break, 2 break, and trying to fit in your club championships because what state wants everything done before Christmas. It makes it a bit difficult, especially now this time of year too. We're going to be dealt like ourselves. They go down after next Friday's down to 1 green.
yeah,
And credit to anyone doing the calendar this day and age in bowls.
Yeah.
It's virtually impossible, isn't it?
yeah, there's just so much on. It's actually going to be discussed at the delegates meeting at Cabra Vale. I think it's last week of October,
Oh, it's close.
or no, beginning of November. I think it's 3 weeks is when the state delegates meeting's on with Bowls New South Wales, and they will advise what the calendar is going to be like going forward.
Yep.
Rumour has it that this may be the last year of the men's divisional Pennants. So we've just got to wait and see what they come up with in regards to that.
It's getting really tricky out there now,
Yeah,
especially the wind.
the wind's really picked up now.
Yeah, it's coming from the east, so you've got one side that hoops and one side will be holding. Especially the way the speed of the green, you play that narrow side, it don't take much to hold you out because you're not putting a lot of weight on.
Yeah. Oh, great try there, great bowl.
This one's not far away either.
Owen O'Neill from Taralga. Nick Gardner now on the mat. Looks like could be possibly 2 shots to Taralga there.
So is there 5 teams in this division?
There was this morning, yes.
So
this is the knockout now.
Okay, so whoever loses is out.
Yeah, so whoever loses out of this is out, and the winners will play tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock.
Okay, yep.
Great bowl from Nick Gardner.
Yeah.
Great bowl, yeah.
There's one. Second best, we like to call him,
Second best.
at Hazelbrook.
This is not bad. Run it out. What a great shot. Great shot.
And we're on the other ring.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Skip's just on their way up now to bowl their bowls. Looks like it could be 1 shot there currently to Hazelbrook.
Is the South Sydney against? Is the South Sydney colours against?
Not South Sydney, is that Nick's bowls? Any of Hazelbrook's bowls there, Nick? No, just the one on the right. So it's 1 shot to Hazelbrook at the moment. Thomas Millen, Big Tom. They come down. His forehand possibly just beat the inside of the South Sydney bowl.
Looks like it could be a bit shorter, I think. So.
Touch short.
Touch.
Yeah, a touch. It's a Bruce Turton draw bowl, that first one.
That's a Matt Panwitz bowl.
Yeah.
All in, Jimmy.
Oh, Matty was on fire today for our game. He led up pretty well.
Yeah, he did. Had a solid game, him and Julian up front.
Yeah.
Had a really good battle.
And got the Springwood boys. They've got tomorrow.
Yeah, it should be good for them.
Yeah.
They've got it all in front of them.
It's good to see a lot of different clubs that have made it to the finals.
Yep, that'll be a good game.
Yeah.
Russell Baker and Graham Nish.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Two of the great blokes and bowls.
Yeah.
Those two.
Do you have a magic pill, mate?
It's an update there. Hazelbrook picked up 1 there to take the rink score to 10-6. And on the master board is currently 18 all after 19 ends. In our other game, Windsor currently lead Taralga 27-12 after 22 ends. Yeah, but Whip, nice line there by Albert, but just putting up 1.5 meters short.
Young Steve Lee's channeling Alex Lee today.
Oh,
Alex pretty well, isn't he?
Well, Susie mentioned Alex Lee's name. Look what happened.
Well, there you go. Thank you.
The mock of Alex Lee.
And a bonus one.
4 metres short.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Albert Whip. A lot closer here by Albert. Oh, just skiing the jack. Good home though. Andrew Moneyman Miller. It's on his forehand. Pretty good there from Andrew. He's got to beat that yellow. Yeah, just pulling up just about a metre short. Yeah, good enough for a second shot there. Robert Colstock. Yeah, good bowl this. Good bowl there by Robert Colstock. One to Taralga. Andrew Miller. A little bit more mustard on this bowl. Better width. Oh,
Nice attempt
great
here.
try.
I think if he gets on the front of that one.
Oh, tremendous effort. Very, 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 very close. Bowl by Robert Colstock with his first. Oh, that looked like pretty heavy out of hand, that one. He's picked up the jack. Push one of their
Could
bowls
go out
back.
with the way the green's running, is it?
Yeah, having a look at it in the boundary peg. Yeah.
Let's go again, Matt.
Yep. Start that end all over again. Taralga skipper just confirming it is out. What are the skips going to do? They're going to chuck it back or make them come up? No, they're going to chuck them back.
Well, Tom would be too lazy to walk down.
Well, that's a good point. Looking after their fellow team players.
What are your thoughts for Pennants next year, Matt, as the newly elected president?
Mate, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be good, solid, strong competitions throughout each grade.
Yep.
It can be interesting to see what grades clubs put in for.
Yep.
Been a lot of changes. Different clubs have lost a lot of players and may want to drop back a grade or so.
Yep.
We won't know realistically until all the players get to their clubs and put their names down for pennant availability. That'll give the selectors a chance to weigh up what grades they think best suits their club and submit it to the zone, and then the zone off to the state for acceptance and gradings.
Just a reminder for the hundreds of people out there watching, it's February, late February, isn't it?
Yes,
next year.
Yes, I think it is. I think it's around the 27th or something of February.
Yep.
Is when the first round of pennants kicks off.
Well, it's not the 30th, I'm telling you that much.
No, it's not the 30th, unless we're in a leap year. It's not the 29th either.
Yeah. Yeah. Another good start from Steve.
Yeah, he's really starting to dominate up front here. Albert Whip. Just trying to get one in there. Looks a lot closer here from Albert. Oh, great try. Great bowl. Cracking bowl there from Albert Whip. Crap the whip, as they say. I said earlier, we're going to have the great Rick McConnell join us in commentary tomorrow. So tune in for some cracking stories from Rick.
One of the greats of the zone.
Oh, absolute
Over the
legend, Rick.
past few years.
One of the most favourite men when you're on tour with Rick.
I think he'd be good.
He is very good. Great for a laugh, great for team morale, great man all the way through. It looks like they're holding one shot, Hazelbrook here. Robert Colstock on the mat. The wind's really starting to come up here now. It's going to make it very difficult for a lot of the players. Not used to these quick, slippery conditions. You really need it when the wind comes up here with the slippery surface to know your line back to front.
And it's only going one way, it's not swirling.
Yeah. Oh, great try there.
From the king prawn.
The king prawn, the money man, prawn in the hole.
Basically the only professional bowler here on these greens.
I think so. He's, you know,
The amount of money he's made.
I saw the wads hanging out of the side of his pockets. He's got thousands.
First one in here. Somebody's head. Still favour that one with a couple of others. Stop on top. Sorry? I'd favour this hand. Yeah, if that comes down, we're down 3-4 shots.
Once again, a big shout out to our host venue today, Austral Bowling Club. They've really got some sensational facilities here. Their dining and bar experience, their entertainment areas, their outdoor eating areas, as well as their tremendous greens makes it a great location to come down. We'll be here again all day tomorrow, from 9 o'clock tomorrow morning until late. If you're in the area, come down, enjoy the facilities, enjoy some tremendous bowling. If you can't get here, just tune in again to the live stream and you'll see some tremendous matches. I think this game's going to go right down to the wire, Nick.
I think so.
19-18 currently on the big board. Oh, very unlucky there. Very unlucky there by Alan O'Neill. Just slicing the jack. Looks like it could possibly still be 2 shots to Taralga. Nick Gardner looking to just draw one in.
Might have just overcooked it unless he
Yeah.
sliced the jack here.
Doesn't take much. Does not take much at all. Alan O'Neill again. Just weighing up what shot he's going to play. Can you just go around his house? They can just hop off the middle line so they can see.
Tommy and Glenn.
Yeah.
And start getting them close.
Looks like 2 shots currently to Taralga here. Just having a bit of a team meeting and weighing up what they're going to be doing. Could try this. Just holding out against, again there. It just seems to be going a little bit too wide.
Yeah, very nice weight from Tom then.
Yeah. Probably third shot, I would say.
Always has good weight just looking at him.
Glenn Elliott trying to add to the count. Yeah, very good bowl this by Glenn. It's like
Very
3
nice.
shots to Taralga there. Tommy's weight was pretty good. He's just got to correct his line. Might be a little bit heavy. Oh, he might have, yeah, it looks like still 3 to Taralga. Not happy with that one, Tom. Glenn Elliott just looking to add another one.
Bit of a free kick, Matt.
Yeah, just babied that a bit, I think. Still,
You were saying before that's something that Kevin Harris needs to work on. Just getting
the free kick,
free
yeah,
kick.
yeah.
Three
Yeah,
away already.
Although Kev's not usually in the position to get a free kick.
Yeah, well, you don't
Yeah.
as marker.
Nah, no. And he is one of the best markers going around. 3 taken out already for Taralga, measuring for a 4th. Yeah, it's just going to be 3. 3 shots to Taralga. Brings the score to 9-all in this match. Takes Taralga out to a 20. Oh, they've changed the score again here. Actual Hazelbrook, they've just adjusted the board on this rink. Hazelbrook are leading 10-9. On the master board is currently Taralga 22, Hazelbrook 19. In our other match, Windsor, after 25 ends, are leading 33. To Taralga's 13. Stephen Lee on the mat. He loves this bowling to the tee length. Commentator's curse. Put this one in the ditch, unfortunately. Just a little bit over eager. Once again, just a shout out to our live stream sponsors for the weekend, the Campbelltown City Bowling Club. The Campbelltown City Bowling Club reopens this Friday, the 28th of October at 10 a.m. after being closed for the last 6 months. They've done mass renovations inside, a whole new bar and eating area, and all new facilities. So if you get the opportunity, duck down to Campbelltown City Bowling Club this Friday for the grand opening of the club. Stephen Lee just looking to correct on his first. He's just done the same thing. A little bit too quick. It's that stage of the game where you've just got to, when the game's close, try and keep it close so things aren't going your way. Taralga have just got their noses in front at the moment, leading by 3 shots. They're holding 3 now. Beautiful bowl there. Beautiful bowl there by Robert Colstock. Andrew Miller on the mat. Just want to get one close. Good line to there from Andrew. He's got to pass that front one. Had the line. Just another 3/4 of a metre and he would have been perfect. Robert just switching over now. Going to his backhand. Yeah, just cutting the head there. Good try. Thomas just calling for Andrew to play the same bowl, just with an extra 1/2 metre or so of weight. Great try there by Andrew. It stays up, it'll be a really good bowl. Unlucky. Just with the wind and the speed that's kicked up now, once you go past that 6-foot mark of the tee, very hard to pull up. Alan O'Neill. Well out on his backhand. Just cutting the head as well and a couple of metres short. Let's see what Nick Gardner can do here. Nick Gardner on his backhand. It's crossing the head there by Nick. Alan O'Neill again. Just needs another 1.5 metres of weight. His line's pretty good out there. Once again, as soon as you go past that 6-foot mark, very hard to pull up. Oh, very hard here for Hazelbrook. They've only got 1 bowl in the head. Not much there for Thomas Millen to work with at the moment. Glenn Elliott just making his way onto the mat. Just be trying to do a backhand draw, play onto the 2-shot bowls. Very experienced player, Glenn. He's won numerous reserve state titles, both in the triples and the fours. A pretty good area there from Glenn. Yeah, lovely bowl. The pressure's on Thomas now. Is what the skips get paid the big money for.
Sorry, Matt, I just had to go inside and collect my meat tray.
Oh, winner, chicken dinner. That's Sir Thomas has got here.
No.
talking.
How far off the ditches?
Hey mate, we're the bowlers here.
Glenn Elliott
We'll be the judge.
on the mat.
Tough.
Thank Christ, Toddy Shaw.
Glenn Elliott just coming down his forehand.
I think he's from here. He looks a bit tight.
Bit tight, no
And
rubs.
he's just overcooked it.
It's like possibly 2 to Taralga.
He didn't get the toddy sharp rub then.
No toddy sharp rub.
Right.
They've taken 2 out already. Oh, he's calling for the tape. Quite tricky conditions now. Winds just came up, the greens really sped up. Probably around the 17-second mark now. The speed of the green.
What a day, but Matt, what else would you rather be doing?
Yeah, beautiful day. 2 shots to Taralga there.
Nice bowling.
Takes their score to 11-10 on this live stream rink. The masterboard now reads 26 to Taralga, 19 to Hazelbrook. Our other game, our other knockout game, we have wins are currently 37, lead Taralga 15. Albert Whip putting the bowl near the tee again. It seems to be a recurring theme with both players.
Yep.
Like to put the jack deep.
Bowling well. Matt, playing in Pennants, the men's Pennants this year, just with the 2 rinks, you don't see as many shifts in momentum as what you do when you're playing with the 3 rinks.
Okay.
Everything can change.
Great bowl,
at the
Albert
drop
Whip.
of a hat.
Yep,
This one seems to you're either staying pretty close to each other
yep.
or you're in front the whole way.
Oh, there's a big gap, yeah.
This one's been pretty close.
Yeah,
Taralga are just kicking away at the moment. 7's I think it's the biggest lead of the match so far, isn't it?
yeah, sure. It only takes one end, but doesn't it?
It does.
One end and
Another
it's
good one.
into Stephen Lee.
Another
Great
try
try.
from Steve.
They're having a great duel up front, these two.
Bowled well today, the old stovepipe.
Yep. Albert Whip with his second bowl. Yeah, just a little bit short this time from Albert.
Ooh. Oh dear.
Comes Steve again. Yeah, just a little bit over. Once you go past that T section of the green, very hard to pull them up. Robert Colstock. It's on his backhand, just trying to drift it out and bring it back. Yeah, good try. Just pulling up just over a metre short, but had a beautiful line. The money man, Andrew Miller, the prawn master, with his wads of cash in his pocket. Tell you what, he's not far off. He's not far off. Oh, great attempt there. Stayed up as well. Really good home.
I don't think I'll get under that.
You might come through here.
Yeah.
Just under this one.
Yep.
Getting back to our story earlier in regards to Kevin Harris and Morgan Drake, what are the chances next week when the Zone 4s are on at Camden? Morgan's travelling all the way down from Hazelbrook down to Camden. Kev Harris lives 2 minutes from the club. You would think that Kevin would reciprocate and put Morgan up at his place.
I'd like to see him offer Morgan a bed for the night.
I think so.
Because Morgan's already got himself winning that first game against Luke Fleming.
Well, that's not going to be that hard.
Yeah.
That won't be that hard.
Debatable. I wonder who's driving Morgan this time. Someone will have to drive him down.
Yes.
He's yet to drive to an event.
Oh, it's funny because you look at the kaleidoscope of it, on one end he gives out $90 nips to Kevin Harris, who's like a fish. It just doesn't even hit the sides when he has a drink. He could have bloody gave him some terps and Kev wouldn't have had the difference. And you're saying he's a little bit hesitant to pay for petrol and drive himself.
Well,
Allegedly. Well, I'd love to see Kev put him up and show him the same hospitality that Morgan showed Kev.
He's a good fella, Morgan.
He's a tremendous man.
It was a long trip down from Hazelbrook. It's about an hour and a bit, not as long as Taralga.
Yeah.
They had a nice trip, but
Well, I think he should start Kev's Friday night as well.
Friday night before the game.
Before the game. Kev can take him down for a game on Friday, show him the green, share his knowledge with him of the green, so that'll be a couple of minutes, and then, they can have a few beverages on Kev.
Are you allowed to have a stubby in the car park at Camden?
Well, it's a council car park,
okay.
so it doesn't come under club jurisdiction, so...
Might be a struggle for Morgan then.
Well... Tell you what, I like those shorts Morgan's got on today. They're very hip.
Prefer if they were pants.
Well, we might even see if we can get Morg to come up and join us in commentary for a little bit.
Well, if it's a bit later in the day and you want to put people to sleep, that'd be a great option, Matt.
Very, very harsh on Morg.
But we might hit him up, eh?
I think so. Joined in commentary by the man of the moment, Morgan Drake. How are you, Morg?
Good, thank you. How are you doing?
Very good, mate. Very good. You enjoying the day?
Sensational.
We've been reminiscing with a few stories about yourself and one Kevin Harris.
Yeah, I know the blokes from somewhere.
Yeah.
I think he comes from a legendary club called Camden, I think.
Yeah, he's known as one of our best markers.
Yes.
Kevin Harris.
Yes.
Yeah. Doesn't offer much on the green, but as a marker, he's making tremendous inroads. Tremendous. Now, a story has got to our attention about how Kev came to your place and after a few beverages at the club, returned, you served him up on a tray a very expensive nip, and apparently he didn't even taste it.
No, well, when it goes down like a teaspoon of Benadryl and straight down the hole and no savouring, there's not much tasting that's going to happen in that particular scenario.
Very disrespectful, Kevin. Very disrespectful.
Yeah, well, he slept outside that night with the little puppy.
Oh, with the puppy. Okay.
Hold on, mate.
So the question is, next week the Zone Falls is at Camden.
Yes.
Kevin's home club.
Yes.
He lives 2 minutes from the club.
Mm-hmm.
Has he offered you the hospitality to come and stay at his place for the weekend? To return serve?
Oh, I haven't spoken to Kevin for quite a while. He obviously hasn't extended that invitation.
Well, really, you haven't missed anything not talking to him for that length of time, but still, the offer should have been there.
It should have been there.
It should have been. It's not too late, Kevin
Big
Harris.
measure coming up here, Matt. 10-9.
Have they removed any bowls yet?
This is pretty good. They've decided to measure this rather than walking around it for 10 minutes. So
Wonder Taralga.
makes it 10 all after 12.
No, they haven't updated the score there. It's 12-10.
Ooh.
That's right. Hazelbrook will come home here.
Come home with a wet sail. It's pretty close at the moment on the master board. It's Taralga 27, Hazelbrook 20 after 26 ends. And in the other game, it is currently Windsor 43, Taralga 16 after 29 ends. So you're looking forward to next year's Pennants?
Yes.
Morg, yep.
Yes. It's going to be a sensational season, I think.
Any new additions to the club?
We've got a few new additions, actually.
Yeah.
We've got, what do we got? I think we've got 4 or 5 new bowlers registered.
Okay.
Up to 48 or 50?
50 bowlers now.
50 bowls at Hazelbrook. That's pretty good. We mentioned previously you've lost the great Alex Crossley.
Who?
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 Alex Lee.
Yes, it was a big loss to our club, but we're a club that rises up to the challenge, and I'm sure we'll...
Someone will stand in for him.
Yes.
Come on,
Fill the void.
Go on, Jimmy.
Well, the great Nick Hancock is not bowling too bad at the moment, so
Oh.
he might be able to take some sort of position in there.
Well,
He's a good greenkeeper, so that's good.
that's good. That's something. There's every blade of grass on the green.
Well, you won't find a better greenkeeper, I think, in our district.
Nothing wrong with this green. This is beautiful.
Here's a good bowl by Stephen Lee. Just trickling
Just
past.
overcooking
Yeah,
it again.
just a metre. Boys are just struggling in this direction, just with their weight and their line. Robert Colstock on the mat. Got plenty of room to work with here.
Just tough to see how much the wind's affecting the bowls, isn't it, Matt?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's just a full cross breeze.
yep. Not a bad effort there by Robert. 3/4 of a metre behind. Good line. The money man, Andrew the Prawn. Miller. Let's see what he can do. He's got to beat that front bowl. Yes, skirted that. No, just caught it. He had pretty good weight as well. Robert Colstock again.
A little bit heavy. Oh, bit of promotion there.
Yeah, he's promoted his own bowl. It's not too bad. Let's see what Andrew can do. Stick into his forehand.
Struggles a bit on a straight line. Very, very good corner to corner, but struggles sometimes like this.
Well, oh, unlucky.
Great try.
Great try there. Still good home. Stayed in bounds. So who's your zone 4's team next week, Morgan?
Oh, we do have Michael Daniels.
Yep.
He's our super lead. We do have our current major singles champion, Simon Christie.
Simon Christie.
Simon Christie's bowling exceptionally well.
Yep.
He's done for quite a while now.
Oh, awesome.
And unfortunately, they've got myself as running third in that one. So
Yep.
as long as the other boys carry me, we should be right.
And who's taking the reins?
A little known new bowler named Ray Douglas.
Ray Douglas. Oh, I played
Former
Ray
winner
last
of the
year.
zone senior singles.
Yes, champion. He is deadly with that stick.
He is
He
in
is
form.
deadly. Oh,
Sensational guy.
yeah, lovely bloke.
Great bowler, which no one wants to come up against.
No.
So, yeah, I think we'll be really looking forward to that next week down in Camden.
Yeah, well, hopefully.
Fantastic greens down there.
Yeah, Toddy Haywood, the greenkeeper from Camden, does tremendous job there.
You got all open fours.
All the open
Whole
fours,
thing
the
is
whole
all
lot
at
is at
Camden.
Camden next week. That's correct. Next Saturday and Sunday.
And I think the finals are on the 11th, I believe. Is that
Yes,
correct?
yeah, that's correct. They'll be on Saturday the 11th, with the zone pairs starting the following day.
Who do you have, Matt?
In my team, I've got Bobby Hodge leading up.
Yep.
I've got the great Ash Beetle. Christmas, we call him. His nickname is Christmas Beetle. Then our charity player for the event, Kevin Harris. So,
Well, yeah, it's comedy hour, isn't it?
yeah, it was a big decision on where we could hide Kevin. We decided third. Even if we're down, we'll just be telling him to go wide and put it in the ditch, which he invariably does anyway.
Well, it's his natural play.
That's his natural play,
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I'll be holding the reins. They decided to hide me at skip next week.
So you've given yourself the bye in the first round, have you, or who are you playing?
No, we've got the bye this, which was very unexpected. It ended up with the bye during the draw, which was good. So our first game will be Sunday morning.
That's very convenient for you. I like it.
Yeah, so Saturday afternoon's the first round, and then Sunday morning's the second round, Sunday afternoon the third round. The Sunday afternoon game will be the quarterfinals, and then on the 11th it'll be the semi-finals and finals, all at Camden for all grades.
Beautiful. Should be a good competition.
Yeah, it should be really good.
And just a reminder for everyone out there, the entries are open for the zone pairs too. Get your
Yep,
sides in.
we've mentioned that before. Entries close on the 30th of October for the zone pairs. Now the open pairs will be at Bowral and Penrith. The reserve pairs will be at Bundanoon, Hazelbrook, Camden and St Mary's. And the senior pairs will be at Lawson and Blacktown Workers. Bowral will then host all the finals this year. So looking forward to a really close event there as well. And we'll be live streaming the fours from Camden as well as the pairs from Bowral. Oh, unlucky there. Very good try there. by Glenn Elliott. Not sure who's currently holding.
I think, is that a big... Oh, no, it's not Jimmy. I think that might be Glenn's first bowl. They might be... Taralga might be holding 2 here.
Okay. Thomas just going a little bit wide on that side again. A little bit heavy this time. Might stay up. No, it hasn't. It was the last bowl anyway. Boys are just measuring. Taking one bowl out, which was a Taralga bowl. Glenn Batman says, hi, Morgan.
Hello, Glenn. How are you? Thank you for watching.
Not sure if that was 1 or 2. We'll just wait until they update the scoreboard. There was 2 then to Taralga. Takes this rink score to Taralga 14, Hazelbrook 10. And the master board reads Taralga 29, Hazelbrook 21 after 28 ends. In our other game, Windsor are out to a 48-17 lead over Taralga in the other knockout semi-final after 33 ends. Pretty good start there by Albert Whip, just shy of Jack. Stephen Lee also playing his backhand, doesn't like it. Well, it went a little bit
He
wide.
sort of shook that one off straight away, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't like it from the outset. It must have come out wrong.
That's BJ there.
Albert Whip again. Good weight on his first.
Doesn't look too bad here on his second either.
Yeah, great bowls. Really good lead bowling there by Albert Whip. Steve Lee just looking to correct.
Shot whisker. You'll be right, mate.
Oh, good try there by Steve. Just behind, still in play in a good position. Just waiting for Robert Colstock to come on the mat. Have we confirmed what the dates are for the big tournament again next year?
It'll be the same. It'll be the first week in June.
So the Jack Frost.
First weekend in June.
First weekend in June for the Jack Frost tournament in Hazelbrook.
Premier event in Hazelbrook.
Is a premier event and a tournament that everyone wants to get to.
You made your debut in it last year,
Made
Matt.
my
How'd you
debut.
go?
Absolutely loved it.
Enjoy it? Good hospitality?
Yeah, I did. I had a couple of players with me. Ash Beadle led up, played really well.
Yeah.
I had Glenn Robertson with me.
Played?
Well, he turned up. Everyone gets a little
Had
turn.
fun?
Everyone gets a little turn.
It was Kevin Harris's debut as well, actually.
Yes. Now, the question will be, are you inviting him back to your team next year more?
These are the things I need to consider.
And if that is a yes, will he be invited to return to your residence again?
That's the reason for considering her for inviting, actually.
Well,
so, if he turns up with a reasonable bottle of scotch, then no.
Well,
Just like to say about the Jack Frost, the major sponsors, the Bottle O from Hazelbrook. Sorry for jumping in on the sponsors, but they won the Bottle O of the Year in New South Wales this year.
Oh,
true. Their recent awards.
That's you, isn't it, Morgan?
So well done to
you
the
work there?
Yes, it
manager
is.
of that.
Yes.
Well, tremendous effort, that.
Absolutely fantastic sponsors, fantastic bottle shop. All the owners and everything put so much work into it. The staff is sensational, and congratulations to them. And yeah, they are the major sponsor of the Jack Frost tournament.
Awesome.
And do very well. And they've been the major sponsor there for a few years now, and everyone supports them head over heels, really.
That's tremendous. We can only...
But it's not about the Hazelbrook. It's about Hazelbrook and Taralga today, and I think it's going to get very close towards the end here, Matt.
I think so as well.
Hazelbrook just picked up a 3 on the other end to get that big board nice and
Yeah,
close.
back to 29-24
24.
after 29 ends. This game's going to go right down the wire. We've got Alan O'Neill here from Taralga.
Looks like he's drawn in shot here.
He's drawn shot.
That's a great call. Anywhere close to the jack.
Nick Gardner on the mat, on his backhand also, just looking for a flat draw. Might have come out of his hand a little bit heavy. No.
It actually doesn't
Something
look too
up.
bad
No.
here. Yes,
So
come
what
on, Nick
he's-
Gardner. I reckon
Oh,
if
he's
you
bowled
can
a
just
bomb.
pop that in. Oh, fantastic.
What a
bowl,
bomb, Nick Gardner.
Well done, mate.
Beautiful bowl. Beautiful bowl.
Just an inch from the jack.
The fight back from Hazelbrook continues. Good, mate. So skippers make their way down. It's currently 1 to Hazelbrook. Glenelg will be first to bowl for Taralga. Probably just going to have to flat draw on the forehand, or is he going to try and come around on the backhand?
Looks like he's lining up on the backhand.
Yeah, on the backhand.
From the vantage point up here on the roof of the second set of houses, it looks like they have 3 or 4 seconds, doesn't it, Matt?
Yeah. I was wondering why he's a very difficult shot. I can see if he catches the edge of the bowl, he can spit the jack over to the right to the other Taralga bowls, but being able to turn late to get in there might be quite difficult. Let's see what Thomas can do.
Just a little bit wide.
A little bit wide. Glenn's going to try it again. Glenn away on his backhand again.
Yeah.
Oh, he's had a bit of luck.
How did he?
Could be a couple now to...
Good ball, but look.
What happened?
Thomas Milan is trying to come around those bowls and get in there.
Doesn't look too bad from here. If you can nick that bowl.
No, he's just stayed wide. Well, there could be a few shots here.
Could be a 2 or 3. Unless the king prawn counts up the front there.
That's what I was hoping he was going to
Taken
just knock
2
that little
out.
one in.
3 out. 3 shots to Taralga.
Speaking of tournaments, Matt, country clubs, Robertson, they've got a pretty good tournament. don't
Oh,
they?
they're potato triples?
Potato triples coming up soon.
Yeah. I saw that advertised on the zone.
Maybe the first week in November.
Yeah, I think it might have been. It's around that date.
Yep.
I think they've still got positions vacant if anyone wants to put in a team.
Yep.
Who was that from, Sharpie?
Sharpie. A few technical issues there, Matt.
Yeah, we're just the batteries are getting a little bit low on power, so just had to switch the batteries over and charge some up so we can get through the day. Don't want to miss any of this match as it comes down to the final stages. Great bowl here.
Nick's starting to bang it on the jack here, isn't he?
Don't know if he got there. It was very close. I don't know, Neil, just asking a couple of questions in regards to his length. Just on his forehand, just trying to skirt that front yellow bowl. Yeah, unlucky not to get there.
Anyway, could be 4. Yeah, you just have to come inside this one, put it out, bring it in.
Nick Gardner, just on his backhand, just trying to beat his last bowl. Tell you, he's in the area again, Nick.
He's called it. He reckons he was a bit shorter again. And he was the same bowl.
You think there's still one down to Taralga?
I think it is, mate.
Very hard to line up the angle from here.
But I'm not good at predicting the outcome of games. But I think in the other 2 rinks over there, Windsor playing Taralga.
Yeah,
51-18 to
on 35, I think that game could be.
Windsor with 7 ends to go.
Yeah, could be getting out of their grasp.
I think Windsor are staying here or coming back tomorrow.
They'll be coming back tomorrow afternoon. Yes.
Yep. Who have we got televised tomorrow morning, Matt?
Good question. Tomorrow morning, I think, is the game between. It'll be Austral and Wiseman's Ferry in Division 3 tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon will be Austral Blue versus Springwood.
And that'll sort out.
That'll find out the winner, yeah. So if Austral White defeats Springwood tomorrow morning, then Springwood would need to defeat Austral Blue by a significant number to be able to take the pennant flag tomorrow afternoon.
Yep. So it's all on here tomorrow afternoon.
All on here tomorrow afternoon.
If you're close, get down here. It's going to be great bowls.
A sensational day. Hopefully we have good weather like we have today. Winds came up just a little bit this afternoon. It's made it a bit tricky for the bowlers, but all in all, they've handled it pretty well. Glenn Elliott on the mat here, so we think that Taralga may be holding one with the red and green bowls there. Glenn just trying to come around the outside of that front yellow. Yeah, just sailing a bit past.
Tommy 2 L's. Last bowl of the end here, probably trying to promote one of Nick's bowls, I'd say.
Want to cut the head here, I think. Yeah, a bit unlucky for him. He had better weight for the shot he was trying to play this time. One to Taralga. Takes the score to 18-10 on this live stream rink. And the master board currently reads Taralga 33, Hazelbrook 27 after 32 ends. Albert Witt, let's see if he shortens the distance this time, if he goes back to the tee. I think he skipped wanted it at the tee. Albert's bowled it a few very short.
Couple of glares.
If he puts his first one on it, they'll all be forgiven from the skip. Could start this by Albert Witt. Good line, just going to end up a metre and a half behind, but a good home. Stephen Lee,
Looks
that's
like
a better
weight.
start.
He looks like his weight's very nice.
Yeah, good start there by Stephen Lee. Just past Jack.
Playing the narrow hand. Not narrow because of the green, narrow because of the wind.
Yep,
And that is blowing.
it is blowing. This is better by Albert. Yeah, very good bowl by Albert Witt.
Nice bowl.
Stephen Lee. Just looking to correct his line. Oh, just caught his other one, but it ended up in a good spot. It's directly behind the jack now.
Oh,
Just skirting the jack there by Robert Colstott. Andrew Moneyman Miller, the prawn boy. Well out with his hand here. Just looking to trickle in. He's got a good bowl going here. I'll tell you what, he's bowled a bomb.
nice bowl.
Number
mate.
one to
Right.
Andrew Miller. Great bowl. Robert Colstock. Tell you what, he's not far off either. Oh,
Great
beautiful bowl.
Great bowl.
Set Andrew out and sat right behind the jack.
That was Robert. Yeah, it's a great bowl.
A money man. In the area
May have
again.
just overcooked it unless he gets the cake.
Oh,
Oh, great try.
just rocked the shot bowl. 2 shots currently to Taralga. Skip asking Owen O'Neill just to get to that black and white bowl of Stephen Lee's.
That far in front, if you wanted to come through there,
Oh, he's just going to draw a shot instead, is he?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
very nice.
just cut under, but not a bad home there. In the count, doesn't fatten the head.
Nice bowl.
Nick Gardner, what can Nick do? 3 down at present.
I think he's been the form bowler on that rink at the moment for Hazelbrook.
Yeah, he's got his.
But the fellas from Taralga are bowling really well. Nothing you can do about good bowls, is there, Matt?
No, there isn't. He's just overcooked that a bit there.
looking to get amongst them.
Oh, it's just got to be careful. He doesn't want to slice this jack here. His weight was pretty good. Just held out on the wind there. Jack high bowl.
you go. This is exciting. We haven't seen too many weighted shots today, Matt.
No, he's very keen on this. He sees it.
So he likes to call his own shots the old second best. Nick Gardner.
Nick Gardner.
How's he looking? How's he
In the
looking?
area. Oh, he's just skimmed the jack.
He's taken out our Hazelbrook's third shot.
Could be currently 4 down now. Maybe 5 with that side bowl. Not really what the skip was after there.
Unless he hit.
Unless he hit. If he hits, he's the champion.
Yeah, if he misses, you're a bum.
Makes life tough on the poor skip.
Yeah.
Tommy's just struggling to get his team to just get bowls in the head for him to give him some options. He's just having the word to his third now, just pointing that out, I think.
Taking nothing away from Taralga. They bowled well on that ring.
Yeah. They're flat drawing really well.
Hazelbrook 17-15 after 16 ends on the other ring. And Windsor booking their accommodation for tomorrow.
Yep. Glenn Elliott on the mat now. Yeah, good bowl here by Glenn Elliott. Added to the
Great
count. That's what Tom can do. Just needs to get one in there. At worst, cut it back to 2. Looks like he's currently 5 down.
Just the 5, is it, Matt, do you think, from here?
Yeah, you hope so.
I will say that Tommy is adjusting to a new uniform today. He's decided to go with the singlet, which
Oh, he's just came through.
if you played at Hazelbrook, you know that wearing a singlet is a really good thing for Tommy.
Oh, okay.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, he's usually long sleeve, is he? Yeah, he knows himself. He just needs to take that metre off here. They're at least 5 down. Glenn just covering a little bit of the backwood there, just in case Tom picks it up. Yeah,
Nothing wrong with that bowl.
Tom just needs to get one in here now.
He's steering it down.
His weight is a little bit better, just needs to
Steering
hit
it down.
still.
If he rests on this thing, it's nice. He's gone through the exact same hole.
Just caught it again. Yeah, this is not going to be good for Hazelbrook.
Time to get to the bar, Toddy Sharp. Get Simon one.
4 currently taken out. Uh, 5 pick up there for Taralga. That hurts. Brings the score on this rink to Taralga 23, Hazelbrook 10. The masterboard now reads Taralga 38, Hazelbrook 27 after 34 ends. So 8 ends left in this game.
Is Kevin watching? Because I'll just let him know that the margin's 11 now.
11, yeah. I think you'll find Kevin Harris is at the Camden Bowling Club this afternoon watching the major semi-finals of the singles. Not that he's playing, he may be marking. Okay, Steve Lee here on the mat. Just trying to get some bowls in the head for Tommy Millen. He's been let down a little bit by his front end in the last few ends. It was a good line there by Steve, just pulling up that metre short again, but I think his front end and that have just got to have a draw first mentality here. Don't worry about playing the big shot. If you pick up ones, well, ones are good enough at the moment.
Ones.
Yep. Build some pressure. Turn that one into a two. Andrew Moneyman Miller. The prawn. Not too bad to there. Just got to run it out a bit. Yes, good bowl, Andrew.
Good nugget.
Great bowl. Well, that's the sort of start that they need. Bowls in the head early. This game was neck and neck for a long time, and now Taralga's just got out to a 13-shot lead. Yeah, good bowl there.
Yeah, nice one.
Good bowl by Robert Colstock. Looks like Andrew's still holding shot. It's well out again. It's got to beat that front one. Oh, it's their own bowl. Push it up a bit. Yeah, it just looks like one shot at the moment.
Bowling thriller. You big king pawn man. Ooh.
That's that one. Yep. Inside or forcing through.
Thomas just asking Nick Gardner just to play on his forehand. Match that last red and white coloured bowl. Red, white and green. Tell you what, he knew he bowled an absolute bomb. Good home there anyway. Just behind the jack. And he trailed and he's still in the count. I know now. He's trying to beat his last one on his forehand. Wind's just swirling a bit at the moment. It's making life a little bit difficult for the bowlers. He's come inside that with a bit of luck. He's sat out the shot bowl. Currently holds two now for Taralga.
Shot now. We're possibly shoot out.
Just try, just cut the head there, Nick.
Tell you what, Alan O'Neill's played a very good game towards the back end of this.
He's changed the head many a time.
Yep.
Very consistent getting in there. Thomas again's going to the mat. This time two down with a fair few bowls in front of the jack. The swirling wind can make life a little bit difficult here.
Can't take anything away from Taralga. They've been too good on that rink. They
Yeah.
bowled very well.
The other rink is very, very close. Hazelbrook
close.
currently leading 17-16. That is Ray Patara's team. He's currently leading Jeff Croker 17-16.
So just to build up hope, they're actually holding 3, maybe 4 on that rink too.
Taralga on this rink's only got one to go. cutting ahead there a little bit, Glenn Elliott. And Thomas a chance. He's just got to get his line of weight right here. It's on the forehand, just needs to sit that green bowl. Beat it on the inside. Well, he's not short. Yeah, he's just sailed through. His weight was just all wrong there. Just struggling a little bit with the speed of the green, I think, today. Glenn Elliott.
Didn't follow.
Well, he's just pushed the shot bowl out. It might be back to one now. Bit hard to tell from this angle. Tom needs to just get back to a draw here. Well, he's had a bit of luck there. Hit a front bow and followed through. That'll be one to Hazelbrook. Takes.
We have Morgan in the back. Yep. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Let's see if Steve Lee can get Hazelbrook off to a good start here. Good pick up on the other rink. Hazelbrook now lead that rink 20 shots to 16. After 18 ends, 3 ends to go on that one.
Tony McGay's going to the bar.
Stephen Lee. Got pretty good weight on this one. Yeah, pretty good start there by Steve. How about whip? Just switches. It's trying to beat Stephen Lee's front bowl here. Yeah, not far off. Good try that. Still one to Hazelbrook. Andrew Moneyman Miller just trying to add to the count. They're going to have to start picking up a couple of numbers to give themselves a chance here. Yeah, pretty good bowl that. That'll be 2 shots.
Jack Gibson back. Comments from the super coach.
Where's Kevin? Robert Colstock. It's on his forehand. He's trying to beat them front two bowls. Yeah, crossing the head on.
Tony, going to sit in commentary for a while?
Andrew Moneyman Miller again, just on his backhand, trying to match his first. So still two shots here to Hazelbrook. Nick Gardner just on an open draw.
On the swinging hand, does he have the weight, Matt?
Oh, he's trying to get there.
He pumped.
Well, it's going to be close. Hard to tell from the angles here.
Just in front of Jack Eye.
Yeah, I think Taralga, Glen Elliott's indicated 2 down. Here's Alan O'Neill, the man's been doing all the damage all day. Yeah, he's just pulling up a touch short here. Chance here for Hazelbrook. It's taking plenty of grass.
Apparently, if we get over 4 shots on this end, Keith, the barman back at Hazelbrook's going to buy everyone a beer.
Oh,
So, fellas, if you can just cheer them home, Keith's in, and you'll get one each.
awesome news there for the boys from Hazelbrook.
Yeah.
There's Alan O'Neill just looking. Yeah, good line on his first. Just needs to find a metre. And he's found a metre easily. Just passed, I think. Yeah, sailed through. So this could be 2, possibly 3 shots to Hazelbrook. Let's see if they can hold on to him.
Tommy. Tom.
Tom on his way on his forehand. Might be a touch heavy. Doesn't want to slice it, Jack. Well, his line was really good. It's 1.5 metres over. So Glen Elliott can cut down these 3 shots.
Gotta have some weight on it, the wind's gonna blow it over there. Bye-bye. Get another foot of grass, mate.
Yeah, great bowl there by Glen Elliott. I would say yeah, it falls in. That'll be number 1.
Tommy, you can't be short here, old son.
Yeah, he's just crossed the head.
Come the other end, whatever you want to.
Great call from Nick there.
Yep. Ryan O'Neill favouring them to hold shot. Could come down to a measure. And our other match wins us comfortably through to the final tomorrow afternoon. They're currently leading 58-21 after 41 ends.
Wish all the best to all the teams that get through tomorrow, Matt.
Yeah.
They get through to that, and I think they play in the state playoffs in May next year, is it?
It's in May, is it? I
I
don't know the dates at the moment.
Yeah.
That was one to Taralga there.
One to Taralga. So I think it's in May during the week next year. So hopefully Zone 5, all 4 sides that get through, or 3 sides that get through, perform well.
Takes a master board to Taralga 40, Hazelbrook 31.
4 ends to go.
After 38 ends. Really need a big finish here from Hazelbrook on both rinks. Yeah, pretty great. Good start there by Albert Witt. Great bowl there by Stephen Lee. Getting shot back. We've had a great battle up front here, Nick. Albert and Steve.
Yep. The pipes bowled very well. And who's the lead, sorry? For
Albert Witt.
Albert Witt, yep.
Two good bowls there for him as well.
They've had a good battle. Talking to each other now, telling each other what shot to play. I think Albert's told him to have a run at his own shot bowl.
Could have done.
No, he's just drawing. Oh, sorry, mate. I didn't see that. Big multiples, Ray. Big balls.
Oh, great bowl there by Robert Colstock. Trailing the jack. 3 shots. Yeah, great bowl. Andrew Miller just needs to get one in there, change the head up. He's close, he's done something, he's opened it up anyway. Good try.